So I highly suggest for people to look for other magicians that they look up to and reach out. You know, there's nothing wrong with asking. Never hurts to ask.
No, not at all. Yeah, I always encourage people like to contact like, especially because magic's quite a small community. So like, your favorite magician likely isn't a massive celebrity or anything. They're usually probably just a working magician who also has done TV appearances or something like that. So yeah, definitely reach out. There's obviously a few of the big ones which might not reply, but they might. So you never know.
Yeah, no, that's true. You know, I used to feel that way too. I'm like, oh man, because I'd watch all these guys on the videos and the
Yeah.
DVDs and the books, and then I'm like, oh man, there he is. There's that guy, and it's like seeing a celebrity for a magician, but to everyone else,
Yeah.
it's like no one knows who that guy is. Like no one knows who Gregory Wilson is. No one knows who like these characters
Yeah.
are. You name up, but to us, they're like these are our heroes and idols.
Yeah.
And it's cool. I think we got to step back from that moment, because I used to be like a little intimidated and didn't want to go up to the people, but you just got to go for it, because you got to realize they're just like you, and you're just excited to meet people that are like you into that same art.
Yeah, David Williamson talks about him being younger and then following all around the professional magicians that he looked up to and annoying them and then telling him to go away, but he would come back again. And so it's cool to hear someone like Gregory Wilson, who a lot of magicians look up to, say stuff like that he was exactly the same. So you just got to remember, like, they're the same as you at one point.
Exactly. Yeah. I know. I used to really separate myself and be like, oh man, I don't know if I can go up there, but it's like, no, it's like, this is how we start. We got to, go up to them and bug them sometimes until they're like, all right, here, we're going to sit down with you. And I feel just now at that stadium in my life where I feel more connected with the community and the magicians. Like even talking with you, it's like you're a guy I look up to your work as well, and seeing a different part of the world is awesome. And now connecting here and not feeling like intimidated or discouraged to like connect. It's like, no, we're all the same. We all love the same art and we want it to grow. And what do you think around this time or after this, the quarantine and whatnot, the evolution of magic will be? What's your prediction?
So I think it's kind of sped a lot of things up virtual-wise. So I think virtual shows were always coming along just because of technology and stuff, so people are taking advantage of that. I think it's kind of sped up a bit, so people start to develop material really quickly so they can start selling shows for Zoom meetings and stuff. Yeah. And I think that's exactly like this. And I think there's probably quite a good market for that, because all the companies are doing online meetings and stuff. But it's when the lockdown finishes or the isolation finishes is what to do then, because people are going to be more wary about touching stuff and being close to people. So I think being mindful with it is another thing. And don't have your eggs in all one basket. Have different ways you can earn money with magic, or even earn money, like just different ways. So like you with your busking, you can take that busking and take the same skills you have and do trade shows and stuff as well as busking. So like diversify. I think it's a good idea.
Yeah, exactly. Adapt, evolve, right? We all got it right now, especially.
Yeah. I've seen like people doing like just I forget what the website's called. It's like a roulette of like chats, Amigo or something like that.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. Yeah.
Yeah, so you could do like you could perform on there. So you sort of perform online, and you do some interactive magic, and then at the end you can ask for a tip, like a donation or whatever, to like a link to your PayPal. And like people might chuck in like a couple of dollars or a couple of pounds, but if you do that for an hour, you start to build up money. Like,
yeah, that actually gets me pretty excited to think about, going to maybe like stranger sites like that, like Omegle, where you're just a stranger and you're going to another stranger, and you could just do magic, like not knowing them as a magician. It'd be a good way to maybe practice like more of this virtual magic as well. I'm like, oh, I'm gonna look into that. I'm gonna write that down.
like,
never thought I would get back on Omegle. Isn't there what was it, roulette or some other? What's the other one called?
The roulette one. I think it might be just chat roulette. I think.
Yeah, I remember seeing that a while back.
Yeah, because when I first started my YouTube channel when I was a teenager, I used to upload like street magic videos and stuff, and I was really desperate to like build subscribers and stuff like that. So I used to go on there and go through people, perform one trick, and then link them to my YouTube, and then they would subscribe and start building a fan base that way. And it's a great way to be able to meet new people, say what you do, and then go from there.